adroit walking through and say, like, where do you touch the information and how do you touch the information? And they came back with, this is what we saw. Here's your options. And I had a dizzying array of options. We had a team that spent 4 or 5 months on hardware. Like, what are we trying to do and how do you do it? And we, the first iteration was everybody's going to be on tablets. And we're like, well, that's amazing, but really our operators, the tablets don't have enough display, it doesn't have enough access, we're going to change it. We landed on a 24-inch all-in-one touchscreen. Then it was, what do we need to weigh versus what can we count as an each, and how do we tie the scale to the system, and like how are we putting those things together, and then how do we tie it to labeling software? And I think the Adroit team, our team, like we had a lot of meetings on like how do we sort this out.
Adroit walking us through the hardware selection was very important to what we do. Do we need a scale that hangs from the ceiling, or 4 feet long, or 2 inches big? And they're all different varieties and sizes. So really understanding that, they can recommend the most cost-efficient scale that costs $50 a unit. But if it takes my productivity down by 50%, I would much rather spend it on the $5,000 one. We didn't have to do that, but going through the different sizes, hardware was critical, and Adroit having that foresight to have those conversations really kept the lines operating just as smoothly as they did before the go live.
You'd think that selling chocolate's a relatively simple business, but in fact it's a very nuanced business. There's an extreme amount of complexity, from taking in raw material, manufacturing a premium product, distributing it across our network of stores. Having accurate and timely information to make real-time decisions in terms of sourcing, production, distribution is critical to our success. Our senior VP of IT at one point said we're actually a tech company that sells chocolate, but in reality we sell chocolate, but we are highly reliant on having accurate information in order to make critical business decisions.
My comment to someone that's looking at Adroit hardware, I've used them, I trust them, and it's comforting that I don't have to have all the answers, and I trust someone that's been around the block a time or two.